Hello everyone, back with you for another video. And this video is my second of the ranking videos for the studio albums the Scorpions released in the 1980s. My first one, of course, was 1980's Animal Magnetism, which scored at a 6.61. out of 10. Today's episode is 1982's Blackout, which I believe to this day is still the Scorpions' best-selling album. I know last time I checked such a thing, it was still ahead of even Love at First Sting for the top spot, but I haven't checked that for a while, so maybe Love at First Sting has since edged this out. I don't know. But on with the ranking. Now, the songs on this album that were also featured on Worldwide Live, I heard the Worldwide Live versions, the live versions first, before I heard the studio versions, and I found myself less impressed with the studio versions of those songs. One particularly a lot more impressed with the live version than the other one, but the others kind of grew on me a little bit. So some of these songs suffer in the ranking compared to what the Worldwide Live version would be. But anyway, without further ado, the first song, which is the title song, of course, Blackout. Regardless of the version, one of the band's best songs ever, gets an 8 out of 10. Track 2, Can't Live Without You. For some reason, I've never been a fan of this song. Comes in at number 5 out of 10. Track 3, No One Like You, my favorite song from the album, 8.5 out of 10. Song 4, You Give Me All I Need, decent ballad. Nothing compared to what would come on future albums, particularly the next album after this one. 5.5 out of 10 for me on that song. The song Now, which of course is not on Worldwide Live, neither was You Give Me All I Need. Again, never been a fan of that song. Checks in at it's the 5th song on the album, and it gets a 5 out of 10 from me. Track number 6, Dynamite. Now this one there's a drop-off between the studio version of this song and the live version of Dynamite. I prefer the live version of Dynamite a lot more than the studio version. Gets a 6. So track 6 gets 6 out of 10. Funny how that kind of works out. Track 7, Arizona. I know Black Star Vinyl, when he ranked these songs on this album from worst to best in his opinion, he gave this song the first place slot as the best song on the album. It's a good song. It's not, in my opinion, it's not the best song on the album. So Arizona gets a 6.5 out of 10 from me. I found myself, before the song came on, I thought I'd rank it a little lower, if not a lot lower. But I found myself, kind of shaking my hips and singing along with it, so gave it a 6.5. The next song, China White. I have not heard this song in a while, but I love the guitar work in this. On this listen, I really loved the guitar work in this song. Even though it's lyrically a lot different and a little faster paced, kind of remind me of the song Animal Magnetism. But I gave China White a 7 out of 10. Then the closing track, When the Smoke is Going Down. That's always been, When the Smoke is Going Down has always been one of my favorite ballads. Although, as I stated before, I'm not a fan of ballads being the last song on an album. I rated When the Smoke is Going Down 7.5 out of 10. According to the math of yours truly, who got C minuses and D's in math in school, the album comes in at a total score of 6.55. So it ranks a little bit below Animal Magnetism. So that means I have Love at First Sting and Savage Amusement to do yet. Now I might combine those two and then see which album comes on top. But right now, only just halfway through, surprisingly enough, Animal Magnetism is in the lead. But anyway, there's my ranking of this album. I muddled my way through it a little bit, I know. This isn't the first time I've tried to do this video today, and I've not been too successful. But anyway, everybody in the music community, vinyl community, whatever you want to call it, I appreciate each and every one of you who tune in to my channel. Keep rocking, and have a great day.